the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. On 2nd and 9, Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Touchdown, Bills! Isaiah McKenzie from 6 yards away. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter. 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Able to find Lazard. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
2021 wasn't quite the 11-touchdown outburst that we saw from Robert Tonyan the year prior. A torn ACL cost him half his season, and the Packers still believe he can be the impact player he was 2 years ago after his rehab.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. First and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long third and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Also a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Time to jump back in. This defense, they're in a little bit of dire straits here as they'll come out and see what they can do facing a touchdown, Packers. Sammy Watkins as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you've got to think. Go for 2, tie it up, go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. Okay, now the field goal unit out on the field as they look to extend this third quarter lead. The kick by Bass is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's first and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? They run here with Singletary, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will add to their fourth quarter lead. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is... It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's a third down. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.